Have you ever asked yourself, why do I keep doing the mindset and healing work, but still feel anxious, drained, or stuck? And the truth is, your body does not feel safe, and no affirmation or vision boarding is going to work until it does. In today's video, I'm going to explain what nervous system regulation actually means in real terms, how to recognize if you are dysregulated, and give you a few simple tools that changed my life, so that you can start feeling grounded, clear, and back in control. The final tip that I share at the end is the one that made everything click for me, and it might just be the breakthrough that you have been waiting for. So make sure to watch all the way till the end. Hi, and welcome to my channel. My name is Nina Elise. I'm an embodiment and growth mentor and a somatic practitioner. I teach you how to view the world differently by understanding how your brain, your body, and your emotions work so that you can reduce anxiety, regulate your nervous system and emotions, and live an aligned life full of peace and joy. If you want to feel more regulated, aligned, and energized in your life and relationships, make sure you hit subscribe so you don't miss future videos. Now, let's dive in. A few years ago, I was doing everything right. Meditating, journaling, saying affirmations, running a business, staying active, and on the outside, it looked like I had it all together. But inside, I was anxious, I was tired, constantly snapping at people, overthinking everything, and constantly trying to fix myself. It wasn't until I learned about nervous system regulation that I realized I was not broken. My body just never felt safe, and that changed everything. I'm going to break this down simply. Your nervous system is your body's internal safety system. It tells you whether you are safe to rest or if you need to fight, flee, freeze, or fawn, something I will go into more detail in just a second. When we are dysregulated, we live in a constant state of survival. So some signs of dysregulation might include brain fog or digestive issues, emotional reactivity, insomnia, burnout, difficulty focusing or making decisions, or just simply feeling like you are too much or not enough. And it doesn't mean that you are broken. It just means that your body is doing its absolute best to protect you. And that's pretty cool that you have an inbuilt protection system. And your body learns from experience. So if you grew up in chaos, were constantly on alert, or spent years in hustle mode, your nervous system adapted. But now that you are actually safe, whether it's in an environment, a financial situation, or relationship, your body may not have caught up or gotten the memo. So listen closely here, because this is a big mindset shift. You don't need to get rid of anxiety. You just need to show your body that it is safe to relax. And that happens through the body and the mind. So let's loop back around to those 4 common states of dysregulation that I mentioned earlier: the flight, fight, freeze, and fawn states. These are how you may respond when in a dysregulated state. So listen closely and see which one that you resonate with the most. First, you have the fight state. So you may feel easily angered, frustrated, and struggle with control issues. Next is flight, a restless feeling, overworking, avoidance, or having anxious thoughts. Or you might have a freeze response, which may feel like numbness to emotions or your environment, brain fog or procrastination, or lack of motivation. This is caused by overwhelm and causes someone to feel stuck because the body doesn't feel safe to actually move forward or fully process what is happening within or around them. And lastly, we have the fawn state, which looks like people pleasing, abandoning yourself to gain approval from others. And this response is all about control. So trying how to control how others perceive you and eliminate any type of friction by agreeing or going along with others, even if deep down you may not be aligned or feel good about. And these are all ways that your body may try to protect you, and none of them are wrong. It's helpful to access these states in real danger. However, not on a daily or constant basis. So recognizing your default pattern is the first step to regulation. And I'm going to go into what actually helps with shifting how you react. These are 4 tools that will help regulate your nervous system. First is co-regulation. Healing in isolation can be hard. It's helpful to do up until a point, and you can only go so far alone. But being around calm and grounded people gives your body a blueprint for regulation. This is why mentorship, coaching, therapy, or even being in or around a regulated community is so powerful. Second is breath awareness. Your breath is a remote control for your nervous system. There are so many ways to breathe in order to help calm the body and shift your state. So I personally love box breathing or somatic breath work. Box breathing is super simple. You do 4 counts on an inhale, 4 counts holding at the top of your breath, 4 counts exhale, and 4 count hold at the bottom of your breath. So just 3 minutes of this breath work will shift your state and calm your body no matter what situation you are in. Now, somatic breath work is intentional breath work to activate the sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system by breathing deeply into your belly on every inhale. And you can do shorter or longer breathwork sessions at different intensities to help release stress that has been stored in the body. So I will share a link to a shorter session in the description for you to try. Third, we have somatic movement. When your nervous system is dysregulated, your body holds onto unprocessed energy or emotions. And ways to process or disperse this energy is through movement. So try shaking, bouncing up and down, or stomping your feet. And it might feel a little weird at first, but it is really incredible how well it works. So I recommend doing this before, say, giving like a big presentation or speaking in front of other people, something that makes you feel nervous, or when you might feel overwhelmed. It is literally like a reset button for your mind and your body. And I cannot not mention yoga. Yes, yoga is movement, but when paired with intentional breath, yoga is a very somatic-based practice. And as someone who has taught yoga for well over a decade, I see stress in people's bodies all the time. This looks like tension in the jaw, having really shallow breath, or being super rigid in their actual yoga postures. And it is exactly why yoga is so helpful in regulating your nervous system, because every movement is connected to the breath, which allows you to soften in the body, release tension, and create safety in the body through being fully present. Fourth, we have the mind and body connection. So you may have heard the phrase, the body follows the mind. But if the mind is stuck in fear loops or lower emotions or trauma, it needs a new pattern. Because if the mind is saying there is a threat, the body will always behave accordingly to protect you. And that is where subconscious rewiring comes in. It is so important to work on the mind while also doing somatic work because it guarantees uprooting of deeply ingrained patterns. So using tools like EFT tapping, hypnosis, or NLP techniques to help shift the story and charged emotions your nervous system is reacting to will change everything. If you are looking for a powerful starting point, I created the Nervous System Reset Portal. It is full of simple, science-backed somatic and subconscious rewiring tools to help you regulate your emotions, your body, and mind, and finally feel safe in your body. If you comment the word reset below, I will send you the link. And if you know that you are ready for deeper support with somatic work, rewiring beliefs, and regulating in real time, I offer private mentorship for that. The nervous system heals faster in connection with others. It's called co-regulation. And it's why working with a mentor, joining a community, or being in close proximity with someone regulated can be such a game changer. I will share a link here with more info on working one-on-one together. If this video was helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and share it with a friend who needs to hear this. And let me know in the comments, what has helped you the most in your journey for creating safety in your body? And what ways has it impacted your life? And finally, if you are looking for more information on nervous system regulation, manifestation, and mindset work, check out these videos here. They will go deeper into this work and will support your growth. Sending you all so much love. I will see you all in the next one.